What's poppin', gang? It's JB here for another episode of the That's That on That podcast. Hashtag TTOTP. On this episode, we'll be discussing letting your actions match your words and letting your words match your actions. In other words, be about that action. Don't just say it. I basically was on YouTube, watching, I think it was called Class of 2020, or Congratulations Class of 2020. They had all the celebrities and whomever else just basically congratulating, putting on a little show, performing all the other stuff. Anyway, King B, praise to Jesus, did a little long-ass speech, and just listening to the speech, I was just like, okay, it's, some great focal points that I won't go all the way into, but just basically chalking it up to being about that action. And it inspired me just a little bit to also think, I've also had a lot of experience with people in my life that says one thing and then does another, or people that can't keep their words, or, vice versa, both on their part, period. But anyway, for me, I'm the type of person that I don't really care about words per se, because I know that it's a bunch of bullshit, and I don't really trust people too much. And people, you expect too much from people, they just let you down, and ergo, you letting yourself down. But either way, that's besides the point. I'm not too big on people, oh, I'll do this for you, or oh, I'll do that, or oh, we're gonna do this, yin yin yang, whatever. So I'm not the type of person that really cares about words. I don't really care about apologies either. I'm the type of person that is based on action. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but if your actions don't match what the fuck you saying, shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. That's just me. That's just me. If you know me, if we ever, hang out, whatever the case may be, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say. However, on the same hand, I might not care about you giving your word or whatever the case may be, but if you give me your word, I'm going to hold you to it. Just because, for the simple fact of, that's what you gave me. And I'm the type of person that I like to reciprocate energy. My word is my bond, and I'm not the type of person that likes to go back on my word. If it's a certain circumstance that I have to go back, or necessarily it wouldn't really be a go back for me, it'd be a little adjustment. I'd be like, okay, well, if I can't do it right now, I'm gonna make sure it gets done another time, or whatever the case may be. I'm not the type of person that likes to go back on their word, because I don't like people doing that shit to me. I don't think that that's solid, that's not thorough, and it is what it is. Fight me. Fight me. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I basically feel like actions speak louder than words. That's the age-old saying, yin yin yang, woomty woom woom, whatever. It does, though. For me, actions speak louder than words, because you can say whatever the fuck and not do it. Exactly. You can say whatever the fuck and not do it. So what's the point of you saying it if you ain't gonna be about it? Now you're just talking to talk, and I don't have time to waste my time, my energy, my valuable me, my experience. I don't have time to waste that on cappers. I don't have time to waste that on people that just want to hear themselves talk. Sometimes is a reason that people aren't about that action. Sometimes people just like to hear themselves talk. I do have a few people that I can name, but I'm not going to disrespect. Is it really disrespect, though? Think about it. I'm not going to put you out there. I'm not going to put you out there. Yeah, like I said, just be about that action. Show me. Don't tell me. Like I said, my word is my bond. I want your word to be your bond. Although, I'm not going to be too surprised if you don't keep your word, because you won't be the first person. But whatever. And this is just for anybody. Dealing with me, or me dealing with you. You got to show me, don't tell me. I don't give a fuck about what you got to say. You can sell me a pipe dream. I'm not buying it until I actually see it. Like, you're not gonna get none of my hard-earned shmoneys unless you show me the product. And that's just that on that. No plug. A lot of people do go back on their words, which, like I stated before, is something that I don't like to do. People do go back on their words. Specifically with me, I might feel a block coming along. I might feel, a little bit. I might want to hit you with the car a little bit. Not because it's that deep, but because don't play with me. Like, don't disrespect me. In the words of Yama, not on my watch. Listen, not on my watch. Whatever. But like I said before, words don't mean shit to me. You have to show me. Show me, don't tell me. I want to see so I can believe. You know what they say? Believe it. What the fuck they say? What is it? Believe it. What the fuck that bitch say? Believe it, receive it, complete it. What the fuck she say? I don't know. What was it? Believe. Ask, believe, and receive. I think that's what it is. I'm not gonna ask you for shit, because if you're dealing with me as a grown ass adult, I don't need to ask. You need to already know, because there's certain things as an adult that you should already be privy to. Now, granted, everybody comes up different. Everybody is raised different. I do understand that. I get it. So I give you the benefit of the doubt the first time, but fair warning, I do warn any and everybody that is around me, my peoples, my gang, my family, whomever. You gotta set your boundaries and tell people how to take you and or how to treat you, because motherfuckers treat you any type of way if you don't set your shit up. That's a whole nother podcast for a whole nother day. Another reason that I feel, or at least what I've heard from people that actually is not about that action or claim that they are, and whatever the case may be, I've heard people, or should I say, some people have told me that sometimes they have to go back on their word or sell pipe dreams or spare people's feelings and what they call a white lie, which is white trash and bullshit. But that's just me. The white lies are for pussies. And I don't think I need to say anything else about that. White lies are for pussies. At the end of the fucking day, you gotta be adult enough. You gotta have a backbone that's strong enough. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river low enough. Anyway, don't copyright me. Anyway, you have to have, and I understand the whole, okay, I'm just going to tell you this little white lie to spare whomever's feelings, because, some people are sensitive, some people cannot handle the truth. However, just being a solid ass individual, you should be able to listen. I'm going to respect you a little bit more, or people would respect, not everybody, because, like I said, not everybody can handle the truth, but 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to respect you a little bit more for you to keep it 100 with them. That's it. Don't tell your white lies. If your feelings are hurt, I'd rather your feelings be hurt from the truth than your feelings hurt from some bullshit that I'm selling you that your dumb ass gonna believe. However, if you believe it, that is your business. That is your fault. No longer have nothing to do with me. I'm not a liar. I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about people that I know. Yeah. Another reason I feel that people like to what? I wouldn't even really say present, because they're not really in the present, because you're not in my life anymore. Bless your heart, not your parts. Bless all hearts. Like to either A, go back on their word, or B, not be about that action because they like to hear themselves talk just to talk. I think people like to cap a lot. People like to, do certain things, or say they're going to do certain things, or, be around people. That doesn't even make sense. People are going to say certain things, they're going to do certain things, they're going to cap a lot, and I know a lot of motherfuckers that I can name past. Bless her! If y'all know where that's from, comment below. People like to make themselves look good. Basically, oh yeah, let me do this. Let me give you quick examples. Oh yeah, no problem. I bust out 500 for you. I got you. I make sure everything's straight. Oh, you need that? Oh, you need me to go and grab something for you? Okay, great. Cool. I bought everybody in my motherfucking class fresh new pair of J's or whatever the fuck. Motherfuckers is always lying. Or somebody tell you, oh yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, ma. Yeah. Boom. Whatever. Just to make themselves look good, knowing good and goddamn well you don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That was old as fuck. I sound like somebody's pop-up. Mind your business. Anyway, as I was saying, people, like to make themselves look good. And I mean, to each his own, but don't do that shit with me. First of all, I'm a Virgo. I have a built-in lie detector. Shout out to all my Virgo gang. You can't sell me shit and tell me it's sugar. You damn sure can't give me rice and tell me that it's noodles, because I like spaghetti. It's just, with me, y'all can do that with somebody else. Don't play with me. Play with your man, me. I'm not the one. I can weed out lies. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like you capping. It's a lot of motherfuckers that I grew up with that actually did it. A lot of motherfuckers I went to school with. Glasgow High School, class 2000 and what the fuck? When did I graduate? Dang. 2017. For all my dragons out there, y'all know a few motherfuckers in Glasgow that was capping. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. Whatever. There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't do that. To this day. To this fucking day. But to each his own. Like I said, don't do that shit with me. Just giving you the rule book, the JB 101 on how we can be successful friends or associates. Just saying. Another reason, just one of my thoughts. It really ties back into wanting to hear yourself talk. A lot of people like to just lie. Do you ever experience a pathological liar and or what the fuck them old people say? Stop telling them stories. Folk tales and shit. Like, keep your fictional novels. I don't give a fuck. I promise you I don't. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't even like to read. Let's start there. But I'm not gonna buy it. Sorry. Sell that shit on the corner of Newcastle Ave with the other prostitutes that I know. Shout out to Butter. Because we know you be hitting them streets. Anyway. I'm gonna try to insert this clip and or soundbite for you guys to hear the speech that inspired me to basically make this podcast episode about the topic that it's about, be about that action. Listen, Parkwood, don't do me, okay? Parkwood, don't do that. Don't do that. That's mean. Don't copyright strike me. I'm broke. Listen. I don't have the time for y'all try to sue me. So listen, YouTubes, all y'all hoes out there, please don't do anything. Don't take my shit down. I just want to share with the nice people, my JB gang, what I heard. Disclaimer. I'm going to try to insert this clip. If I can't, I don't know what to tell y'all. Go on YouTube and look up Class of 2020. Congratulations, King B's speech. I'll let y'all listen to this speech real quick and we'll be right back.
Now, if you've ever been called dumb, unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented, well, so have I. Whatever you do, don't let negativity of people projecting their own self-doubts on you deter you from your focus. I know those moments are painful. And you're human, and it hurts like hell. But now is the time to turn those criticisms into fuel and motivation to become a beautiful beast. I'm often asked, what's your secret to success? The shorter answer, put in that work. There may be more failures than victories. Yes, I've been blessed to have 24 Grammys, but I've lost 46 times. That meant rejection 46 times. It's from that surrender that you get your power. Losing can be the best motivator to get you even bigger wins. So So never compare yourself to anyone else. Now, with success comes challenges. With your wins, you may start to notice people spending a lot of energy trying to tear you down. Try not to take it personally. Unfortunately, it's something that comes along with success. Class of 2020. Every thought in your mind is powerful. Every word you speak is powerful. Every action you take has consequences for yourself and your community. Never forget, we can disagree in a way that is productive to arrive at decisions that foster real change. And if you make a mistake, that's okay too. But we all have a responsibility to hold ourselves accountable and change. Don't talk about what you're gonna do. Don't just dream about what you're gonna do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action and go do it. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals. Embrace that struggle. Surviving that struggle will strengthen you.
Now, after hearing that, it basically brings me to another point of why people either A, go back on that word, or B, not to be about that action, or not about that action, or C, basically, people can't meet the finish line of what the fuck they said they was going to do. Bringing me back to that, after thinking about that and actually, hearing the clip, it is basically like, I know some people that want to be about that action. They want to allow themselves to do better in life. And let me take a little turn for you guys real quick. But they can't. Whether it's a mental thing, whether it's, insecurity thing, whether it's, just something that they never were taught to do. Being about that action, and a part of being about that action is taking accountability. And a lot of people can't do that. Once again, that'll be another episode for a whole nother day. That's all I'm saying. And actually might be the next episode, but we'll see how I'm feeling about that. I notice a lot with some people, and if you're not, once again, if it's not you, it's somebody whatever the case may be, notice a lot of times that people let other people dictate to their life and what they do and what they don't do. Follow me where I'm going. There's some people that don't live for themselves, they live for other people, so that sometimes they have, and this is just in my brain, sometimes they would have a set goal and or a word that they gave that was theirs to somebody, and they go back on it because they're too busy listening to somebody else in their head or in their ear basically telling them, oh, don't do it, and or you can't do it, you're not enough, blah, 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 the whole discouragement type things. I know sometimes people just can't help either A, themselves because of their insecurities, or B, who they're around. Although you can really, because you allow people like that around you, because that just reflects on yourself. Another conversation for another podcast episode. But you basically, letting people discourage you, or just discouraging yourself from being better and or taking that extra mile to actually finish doing what you said you was going to do. Whether this is a personal thing that you want to do, whether it's something that you said or gave to a person, something if you gave them your word, say you was going to do something else, whether it's a situation at home, at work, or wherever the case may be. A lot of people just get discouraged, whether it's from their inside insecurities or motherfuckers that's around them that's playing with their insecurities. But I just basically want to say, and hear me well when I say this, stop giving a fuck about that person's opinion. I don't care who it is. Your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends, your best friends. If they are your friends, they ain't really your friends if they discouraging you from doing what you really want and or need to do. Unless it's some fuck shit. You know what I mean? But whatever. I feel like you care too much. I don't know who this is for, but this is for somebody because some spurred. I'm saying you care too much about what others think about you. You care too much about others' opinions about you. If you care that much about others' opinions and what they think about you, that it'll deter you from doing what you need to do, or doing what you want to do, or doing what you said you were going to do, whether it's for yourself or for another person, you a sad ass individual. And it's your time to wake the fuck up. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Get your life together and get your life in order. Now, I'm not yelling at you, but I'm screaming at you. So what I'm saying is you need to just get it together. If you knew better, you do better. You better have my money. But on a serious note, you shouldn't really let people discourage you. And I know it's better, it's easier said than done, but it's the truth. You really shouldn't let people discourage you from what you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you allow that to happen, then there's something that you really need to dig deep and soul search and figure out, why is this happening? I know I'm insecure about whatever this issue is, but why am I letting somebody else play on my own insecurities? That's just sad. Sad, baby, it's sad. It looks bad. And it's like, you shouldn't want to do that because your hairline's uneven, because you ain't that cute, and you look dusty. No, I'm just if y'all know where that's from, comment below or in my DMs. Once again, no. But honestly, seriously though, don't let people discourage you from what you want to do. Period. Hard stop. Don't let people do that. Don't give people your power. Don't give people your self-power in order to change your emotions or change your mind. Don't give people energy, or that energy enough to sway what you got going on, especially if they're not worth it. And this also just dropped in my spirit once again. Whoever this is for, whoever's doing this to you, whoever's discouraging you, whoever's not making you feel the best, whoever's not making you feel like you the shit at all times, hands down, doesn't give a fuck about whatever anybody else has to say, let that motherfucker go. Whoever's either A, verbally or physically harming you or abusing you mentally, emotionally, let that motherfucker go. Let that motherfucker go. And that's from Sky Daddy, Jesus. I felt like somebody needed to hear it. It is what it is. But back to what I was saying. Don't let people discourage you from what you want to do and what you have to do. Don't let people discourage you from being about that action. Because if you ain't about that action, what are you really about? If you ain't doing what you need to do, or doing what you're supposed to do, or doing things for your greater good, what are you really doing? If you're not living for yourself, who the fuck you living for? That's all I'm saying. And another thing, if it's not a person that's doing it, if it's yourself doing it to yourself, discouraging yourself, you might need a shrink. You might need a Virgo in your life to help you out. TTOTpodcast9@gmail.com. Email me. No, but you might soul search and dig deep and figure out, why do you do this to yourself? If you are your worst enemy, which a lot of people are, I'm my worst enemy. And I'm the shit. Sorry. Can't nobody else tell me different. Most of us are our worst enemies. If you are doing it to yourself, if you can't figure out how to stop, seek help. There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people try to put stigma around seeking help as, you're weird or you're weak or you're crazy or anything else like that. Seek help to do what's better for yourself. Fuck what everybody else got to say. Tell them, suck my ass. No, but seriously though. At the end of the day, you don't want to do it to yourself. You don't want to discourage yourself, because you already got motherfuckers out there that want you to fail already. You already got haters. If you don't got haters, you're not doing something right in life. And that's just that on that. Period. Hard stop. You already got haters. You already got people that's wanting you to fail. You already got motherfuckers preying on your downfall. You already got motherfuckers smiling in your face, talking behind your back, saying whatever the fuck, whether it's true or not true, spreading your business. You already got motherfuckers hemming and hawing and putting energy out there that you won't win and you won't get what you need out of life. So why would you want to do that to yourself, homegirl? Homeboy? Why would you want to do that to yourself? That is, I know sometimes you can't help it. It's okay. Once again, seek help if you need. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. And you know, it's easier said than done. But work at it. If you need to work at it every day, work at it every day. If you need to tell yourself positive affirmation, you look yourself in the mirror or in your phone camera without it cracking. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. But if you need to really look at yourself every day and let yourself know you are worthy, you are the shit, you need to do that. Whatever you need to do to build your confidence up so you won't be discouraging yourself from doing what you need to do or saying what you need to say and actually letting your words match your actions and being about that action, you need to fucking do it. Especially if you're going to be around me. That's all I'm saying. For me, I do have a heart somewhere in my body, somewhere. Somebody help me find it. But I have a heart. I do understand, and I have a mind, and I am smart. I do understand not everybody that isn't about that action or can't be about that action at the present moment. It's not always, I don't even want to say it's not always their fault because it kind of is. But it's not always what it seems. I understand sometimes people can't, you just can't do it at the moment. For me, like I said earlier in the show, I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm just going to adjust the time frame of what my word was. But I understand not everybody can do that. And I know sometimes people mistake or people, make mistakes. And people's words aren't always their bond. And people make mistakes when it comes to being about that action. Sometimes being about that action might get you fucked up. Yeah. But, if it's gonna get you fucked up, don't say nothing. The fuck? Don't say nothing that's gonna get you fucked up for you to be about that action. I'm just saying. Whatever. Anyway. But back to people making mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. However, for me, it's up to you to take accountability, and it's up to you to acknowledge that mistake, correct your wrongs, and move forward with life, and move forward differently. Because a repeated mistake ain't no mistake. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. If you're repeating something multiple times, bitch, you meant to do that. That's just that on that. I don't give a fuck. You meant to fucking do it, period. And what also, a repeated mistake, once again, ain't no mistake. And a repeated mistake when you expect a different outcome every fucking time. A, is not a mistake. And B, bitch, you crazy. But like I said, as long as you can take accountability and you can acknowledge what you did wrong, and my fault, bro, my fault, sis, I ain't mean it that way, or I thought I was going to get it done, and I didn't, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't really need I'm sorries, I don't really do I'm sorries. Be about that action. I acknowledge what you did. I know I did this. How can we move on? Or I'm just, next time, if there is a next time, I'll do better. If you knew better, you do better. Once again, you better have my money. But just move forward differently. And I think I'll close this episode out tonight with, if you knew better, you do better. And that's that on that podcast episode, whatever the fuck this one is. And I'm your boy JB. Hold up. But wait, before you go, be sure to like, drop a comment, follow, smash that subscribe button, and follow us on all platforms at That's That on That Podcast, #TTOT.